Let me tell you something. They've got as good a chance as anybody.
Right, I know.
You know, it's all about how you're playing right now. If they can get to some momentum going, I think Green Bay should be pretty easy, but then there's some tough games coming. But at least if they've got home field advantage, Deb, they might be going to Las Vegas in February.
That would be fabulous.
That'd be pretty cool. Hey, speaking of pretty cool, how about pretty cold? It got really cold this morning, and I've got nothing but cold air. Well, not nothing but cold air. First is going to be some very windy weather, then the cold air. But first, this morning's chill. Take a look at these numbers we got down to on this Wednesday morning. 30 in San Antonio, 31 in New Braunfels. Wow, it was cold. 30 at Pleasanton, 27 Hondo. Uvalde hit 29. Kerrville takes it with a low this morning of 26 degrees. Ouch. All right, clear skies with a few high clouds and 67. Really nice recovery off of a 30-degree start. A 37-degree swing. And a lot of that has to do with the southwest wind. Anytime the wind's coming out of Mexico, it's going to warm us up a little bit. It'll keep us dry, too, as the dew points are only at 33. All right, if you're heading out this evening, let me show you what we've got. Temperatures dropping into the 50s by, say, 7 or 8 o'clock. So that's a light jacket. I don't think you'll need a coat tonight. Skies are staying mostly clear. And overnight, not nearly as cold. As a matter of fact, from 30 to about 44 or 45. A 15-degree difference on the morning low tomorrow compared to this morning. 37 Kerrville, 38 Fredericksburg ought to be the cold spots, and then a fabulous looking day tomorrow. In fact, it's going to feel like spring on Thursday as we go up into the lower to mid 70s. That's out ahead of the front. The first of two fronts that are in the forecast. Here's this front sweeping through. You can see the upper level lows, kind of the anchor. It drags the front through. A Pacific front that's bringing back some dangerous wind speeds. Just like we had earlier this week, look what happens as we get into Friday, 3 a.m. So Thursday night heading into Friday. So here's what you've got to do. Tomorrow, prepare for these winds. Make sure you don't have any kind of loose limbs in trees, anything hanging low. Make sure any limbs that are near the house are cut. Because again, by Friday morning, 3 a.m., we're going to have wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. Then we get into 6:30, the rush hour, and 45 to 50 mile per hour winds are expected in San Antonio. Again, this is Friday morning, and then they stay in place. Wind gusts even into Friday afternoon are 30 plus in the San Antonio area. All right, so that's Friday. Nice little break Saturday. Most of Sunday looks good, and then here comes the front. This is Sunday midnight. So Saturday night, we'll start feeling the cold in North Texas, and then the front drops in overnight heading into Monday morning and into Tuesday. Looks like the coldest air is coming in on Tuesday morning. But look at the difference as we see these temperatures plummet. And we're talking about Monday morning in the 20s with wind chills in the lower teens. 13 to 17 is what it's going to feel like Monday morning. And you know what goes on Monday morning? It is MLK Monday and one of the largest marches in the nation. At march time, it's going to be in the mid-20s with a wind chill of about 17. That's at 10 a.m. at Martin Luther King Jr. Academy. So very cold weather waiting for us for the march on Monday. All right, 7-day forecast. Lots to cover here. So we'll start with tomorrow. Feels like spring. 45 to 74. Breezy afternoon, but not as windy as Friday. Look at this. At least 20 to 40 mile per hour winds out of the northwest. We hit 59, but wind chills will be making it feel a lot colder. Down to a freeze on Saturday morning, then 63 and sunny. A few more clouds on Sunday. Notice no chance of precipitation with this cold. Right now, the models are in favor of a dry forecast with this run of very cold air. 22 Monday with a high of only 37, 18 Tuesday morning with a high of 41 before we start to rebound on Wednesday.